There are cutscenes and I will quickly stop speaking if they come along. So yes, it's day 10, the 24th of July, and it still seems really loud. Paranoia, eh? I did find my little piece of paper with what's supposed to be my notes for this game, but I don't really understand them. I've written Asano, a chevron, so I imagine that means we gave it. Seriously, is it really loud for anyone else? Crazy. And I know what that means. I've got city and then a cross underneath. That means we have failed or refused to do one city task. I'm keeping an eye on them. Right, so beginning of the day, we all check out the papers. Suspicious. It looks like I've not actually had any tea in my cup, but let's not judge. I'll probably go and get tea later, by the way. I didn't manage to grab any after dinner. Anyway, the Freiburg Tribune says, Mayor Rogers displeased with police department. That's us, guys. Hi, OT. I am glad you can make it. Golden Bird states, local resident denounces mayor for theft of antique necklaces. Blimey, what a scandal. And the fact headline says, Mayor Rogers, I will bring order to the police station. Yeah, that's mostly because we wouldn't fire all our black cops and we wouldn't use SWAT in a feminist protest. What can we say? It is 1985, the setting of the game. We're going to head to work in our crappy car. Alright, so this is the bit I like the best. I'm not really so into the cinematics and stuff, but I like the... seriously, it's so loud. Please, somebody tell me how the audio is. Somebody. I'm going to be freaking out. I like it to be quite quiet, so otherwise I'm afraid I'm shouting at you. I know, it's been a week since about a week since I streamed, so I get all nervous and weird. We'll just try and get through it. Okay, so... are we going to call him Gist or Gist? Gist is an actual word, so let's call him Gist. I think he's our newest police officer, and now he's already saying he doesn't want to come into work. Audio's okay? Brilliant. I mean, I haven't tweaked anything. It just suddenly was blasting at me, so it's probably I was playing something offline. Shocking. I'm suffering an extremely severe anxiety attack, and I can't concentrate on anything. Can I go home? I mean, I don't like it because it is his first day, but, having suffered from anxiety attacks, I am understanding. I'm not sure if the police chief would be understanding, but it kind of flip-flops for us there. Hey, Bing! Yes, you can go home, but we'll try and remember, Gist, it's going home. Well, gotta not let us be railroaded by our employees. Oh, McCoy. Oh, shit. Okay, so this big A that has appeared on McCoy's profile. She's also new. Professionalism 470, so I was like, can't go wrong with that. A is for alcoholic. Yep. Awesome. Nice red hair though. While I was taking out the trash last night, I accidentally got into some poison ivy. This morning I noticed my feet were blistered. It doesn't look like anything serious, but I'd like to see the doctor just in case. Can I take the day off? Oh, this is a yes-no. Can't come tomorrow. This is a medical situation. I mean, ideally, I'd like to say go get it checked out and come in if it's not that serious, but not an option. We just sent one person home. I don't know. I've never been burned by poison ivy. I don't know how bad this actually is. Blistered feet, though, doesn't sound good. But 2 police officers down. I don't know. What do you think? Should we let the alcoholic go? She could, actually be lying. It could just be she's like wasted or something, or you'd think I'd know, but what are you going to do? I'm inclined to say yes, but it's going to put us in a tough position for the day. Oh, Bing. Why do you always suggest things that we clearly can't do? That's true, AT. You are heartless in games, aren't you? I'm going over to no now, because... I don't know, I feel bad judging the alcoholic, but then again, if she is all drunk and I say stay, she could crash her car or something. Hello, Ollie. And Lush is here too. Wonderful. I know, this is taking this long. It's such an early decision to make. Yeah, I know what you mean, OT. It's just, if she's still drunk, she could literally die in a car crash. But then again, All right, we will tell her to come in. She does have high professionalism, so she might, try and get through. And we'll see how it goes. We can't monitor her well-being. You know this game, you know. You know we can't do much more than this. All right. No, I wanted to say no, didn't I? You can't take the day off. See what I mean about decisions? That's why I need you guys. We have 2 chevrons, but I can't remember if anyone's done anything particularly impressive. I'm pretty sure that's not how you're really supposed to give out the chevrons. Oh, stripes, sorry. That's clearly a chevron. But that's how I'm going to do it, I reckon. If they do something that impresses me. Maybe Mole. I mean, she did... I think she did a good investigation. I'll give one to Mole. A bit of a boost there. And I will make a note of it. Chevron for Mole. Mole. And we'll leave the other one for Shift A. So who do we have on task today? We have McCoy, who possibly will be limping or is wasted. We have Kochi with 1 chevron. We have Purdy, Bailey, Kubilius, Gist, we said could go home because he was having a bit of a freak out. We have Robbins, Asano. Oh, Asano doesn't have a chevron. Does that mean we were supposed to give her a chevron? Oops. I don't know what my... So good I take these notes. Nothing happens. Question mark. And we have Birch, who's just... I hope he's just not as unhappy as he looks. Our detectives are Mole, DeBrito, and Mosa. DeBrito, very tired and old as chap. I'm wondering if we can... I might feel harsh and start firing people for being old. Oh, no, I can't. Oh, no. What if he's just hanging out for his 30 years, Okay, there's only 1 disc I ever like to play because I don't like jazz. That's just the way it is. And it's the Chopin. It's not one of his best, but yeah, a little bit of classical music in the morning. God, my feet are really cold. All right, 7 o'clock it is. And I'm going to quickly click on something because otherwise the timer will keep running. 7 o'clock, we've got $22,100 in the bank after day 10. The object of the game is to get $500,000, don't fiddle with the cable, after 180 days. I know, it's awful, isn't it, Ollie? It's just they get so tired and I'm worried they're going to slip up. This is a dangerous job, People have died through no fault of mine. So yeah, I was going to explain the chat participation for anyone who wasn't here the other times. There will be, I was about to say things that pop up, so I'm not very descriptive today, with, say, 3 options or something, and they will be numbered, 1, 2, or 3. I will read them out, and you guys just say which number you want me to do. Try not to throw out the number before I've done reading them, because I probably won't notice it when I glance over at chat. Okay, let's have a look in affairs. Can we get new people? Shift A, 1, 2, 3. Look at Gillette, man, with his sunglasses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 in Shift A and 3 detectives. 8 in Shift B and 3 detectives. So we have a cop slot, which will go into Shift A. I'm going to double check everything. I'm too tired to not be sure. Professionalism isn't great for these guys. So you want an average professionalism is 150. So obviously higher is better, unless you're going the darker route, being quite the corrupt cop. Then maybe it'll be handy to have a few people who aren't so professional, won't ask so many questions. But I'm too true blue for that. So we'll probably go for Victor Vazquez. Is that how you pronounce that without the... It doesn't have the Z's in. I'm never quite sure. I'm going to say Vazquez until somebody tells me otherwise. Professionalism 170, a bit above. He looks kind of like he has murder eyes. Oh well. Can't judge people by how they look. Come on. Higher for Shift A. And also breathe. How's our backlog doing? Oh, this is going to be very useful. This is like something I can take my notes off of. So you can see on the 18th of July, we refused City Hall's commands to fire all black cops. So that's my cross. We've got... Okay, make a list for the Mafia one. We've been kind of blackmailed into working for the Mafia, which is really, really unfortunate right at the end of our career. So we are in the spirit of the character we're playing, we're trying to just look the other way unless it's really obvious that someone's going to be killed. Okay, so we said no to the sending SWAT to the feminist protest on the 23rd. City Hall didn't like that. We currently have an ongoing investigation into the Red Mask gang. We have to bring them down. Wasn't it in 4 days? I seem to remember. Bloody hell, I can't remember when it was. And we completed another mafia assignment. Let's have a quick look at this. Take down the gang within 4 days. So that would be the 27th. Today is the 24th. Okay. Somebody remember that. Because I sure won't. What does City Hall say? Oh, we can make some requests. Excellent. I can't remember what ones we did before. Does anyone remember what ones we did before? This is terrible of me. I don't remember at all. Bugger. Because the first SWAT upgrade you get... Yeah, oh, we must have it. It says it right here. Oh, bear with me. Need more tea. So the SWAT upgrade will give us improved equipment. I don't really know what that means. If we haven't actually upgraded them, they can only be sent out once. Sheet, I don't remember. I probably asked for a raise. We are supposed to be making money after all. I'm going to go for the SWAT upgrade because I can't bloody remember. We haven't been doing what City says, so I'm going to only do one request. You know, they get a bit crabby. The Sands, oh, they've got scary mafia things. Now let's check out our investigations to remind ourselves. Okay, so we have 2 ongoing cases. Now, I think I should try to put one of each, a detective from each shift on each job. So we have the arson. And at the moment, only... Oh, damn, his name is on the tip of my tongue. Armstrong. I knew it was beginning with A. So we've got Armstrong. And Armstrong is at home, which means he is shift A. Oh, I'm wrong. Oh, I've been terrible to McCoy. The A is for shift A. Oh, I do apologise. I'm not very with it. That means that I must have told her to come in tomorrow. So she's usually on shift A, but she's not an alcoholic. I do apologise, McCoy. Graced out, guys. We're doing well. So the ones with the little house mean that they're at home. That means they are shift A. Armstrong is at home. He is shift A, which means no one's currently working on arson. We'll get there. We'll work it out together. I will plonk De Brito on the arson case as well. Want to leave at least one detective hanging around for any new investigations. Receiving stolen property. This is the part of the one where we're bringing down the gang. We will put on Mosa to work on it for now. It's not ideal. I'll probably come back to it. Gangs, we've got the Red Masks. This is the gang screen. If we take them down within 4 days, we get $20,000. Like, personally, I think it's quite shocking. We want to bring down the boss, which is Jin Yang. We currently only have a lower level guy, Quan Yin Lin. We could arrest him now, but that wouldn't help us reach Ning He. We could start to investigate. Oh, it looks a bit greyed out. Whoop. Okay. Right. Yeah. This is the... I'm getting there. It's a whole week, man. I don't even remember. So we have the robbery one. These are the clues, the witnesses and stuff. Ning He is the faithful assistant of Jin Yang, a founding member of the gang. He's entrusted with some serious jobs. Necklace. The gang must have an immediate buyer for the necklace, so Ning He brought it to the restaurant the same night it was stolen. The restaurant was closed the night before because an important deal was going down. Ning He has a key, and valuables are kept in a safe behind the bar. Okay, so he arrives. He's on his bike, and he arrives. He puts the stuff in the safe, and then he leaves. Okay, or he walks to the safe. Oh, because it's the bar. He walks to the bar and puts... Oh, shit. I made a mistake. It looks like I haven't, but I have. So the thing is, once you've solved it... Oh, damn it. Great start. Once you've solved it, you have to send the lead detective to go and arrest the guy. But my lead detective's at home. So I balked that one. But hey, hopefully it will make us remember to do it correctly. I like how I say us, like somehow you guys are to blame as well. I'm so mean. Let's hope that remains. We lost Officer Grant last time. We've lost the most guys I've ever lost playing this game. I've never completed the game, but still. This woman was an honest servant of the city. Today she was buried with military honours. Sorry, Grant. Sucks. Take care of the hero from City Hall. Lake Cubilius is today a hero, having pulled a drowning Senator Wallace Green from the river. The municipality, on the senator's recommendation, has decided to reward this outstanding officer. The ceremony is scheduled for July 27th, and the event will be open to the press, as well as Mr. Green's family, who wish to personally thank the police. Sorry, I'm held up by this sentence. It kind of makes it sound like Mr. Green's family want to thank the police. That's confusing. Make sure nothing unusual happens to this officer, bad comma, so he will be able to attend the ceremony and receive his medal without complications. And he has a chevron. He looks pretty tired. Okay, so let's write this down. Cubilius, guys. Cubilius needs to be safe and at work on the 27th. Would he ordinarily be at work? His shift B, so the 25th would be A, 26th B, 27th A. Okay, so he wouldn't ordinarily come in, so we have to remember on the 26th, come tomorrow. We have to tell him to come to work tomorrow. We are not remembering that, are we? Wow. What's next? A deputy I'm going to check out. Anything to stop the clock running, eh? I like the statistics tabs best. My best officer is McCoy, sadly maligned. My best detective is a Beasley, both in the 400s for professionalism. I've earned $19,700. I've solved 17 crimes and failed at 16. That's pretty embarrassing. Solved 2 cases. I've gotten 4 officers killed, but no detectives. Yeah. I fired 2 officers and no detectives. Okay. The highest number I've had on character in this game was... I think there was a random one with like 600 or something, but not because of any good work I did. I just got really lucky. But I could be misremembering. We could send a staff for training. I'm going to have to test one of these because I'm not entirely sure what they do. I know what Snitch does. So if we're going to send someone for training... It would be maybe someone lower so we can boost them, but maybe not someone so incredibly low in case they decide to, I don't know, just leave. I don't know if that makes any sense. So I'm leaning towards maybe Asano or Robbins. I'm going to go with Asano because she was supposed to have the chevron today. 1,300 though. I know! That's why I'm like... Do I want to send anybody to an informal outing? Without knowing... That went a really high pitch, I do apologise. Without knowing the results of such a thing, it's quite a lot. We'll just start with the police academy for now. Asano. Accept. Hopefully that'll be okay. Alright, let's try not to mess up anything else. Go! I can't... Oh. Immediately, we have some more tutorial information. Woohoo, tea has fallen out of the sky. Oh, that's wonderful. Nobody gets what I mean there. Not literally, somebody brought me some tea, what can I say? As a proper party indeed. Okay, paddy wagon. Sometimes your officers will arrest only 1 or 2 criminals, but when you're taking down a whole group, it's better to bring a paddy wagon. A truly professional staff can cope without the need for special transport, but most officers prefer a paddy wagon when the situation calls for it. Too bad the department doesn't have the money for one. Thanks, game. That seemed really unhelpful. But there is a crime in progress. An attempted murder at the suburb. An ice cream van struck a schoolboy. The ambulance arrived quickly, but the boy was declared dead on the scene. The nearby residents are enraged and demand justice from the driver of the van. He's currently holed up inside the ambulance while the paramedics try to reason with the crowd. The situation is quickly spiralling out of control. Is that attempted murder? I mean, if he's dead, wouldn't that be manslaughter or just murder? Who knows? What I do know is there were 2 bad commas in there, at least. Okay, maybe we will acquire a paddy wagon later. We can only send 1 officer. Seems like a serious problem that makes you think you want to send your best person. But it's really weird there's just 1 officer. Oh well. We'll send the best, you know, ever hopeful. We'll send McCoy. Good luck. Ah, and I can't go to this stupid thing because I have the dumb. We'll remember next time. Yeah, I mean, do you get mobs that aren't enraged? Like maybe a scared mob. Oh, the Sands need help. Here comes the mafia. Jack, some black gangster, hit one of our shops. I don't know why it's necessary to specify that. It's too much for us to deal with right now. Can you help? I'm a little busy today, Mr. Sand. And it looks like we've got... Oh, hell. Sorry. I got really distracted by the fact that the police are actually outside. It's probably fine. They're not after me. It's fine. Got really distracted. We have done the last 2, and my policy is if it doesn't seem like anyone's going to get killed, I try to do it so I have them in the hand for when I need to say no. The other Mob Psycho, you've capitalized that, Bing, so I assume that Mob Psycho is a name of something, but I'm afraid I don't know what it is. A gangster hitting some gangsters. I think I'm, over that. Good luck. Yeah, this is what I expected. McCoy is called in for backup. The situation is more serious than we thought, requesting reinforcements. I know. I did feel a bit weird. I was looking at, what's the flashing blue light? Oh, no. It's fine. It's fine. So we could... Oh, it's asking for 4 more people. That seems excessive. I'm going to send Birch in the hope that he gets a boost. I will send... No, not Cobilius. We have to keep him safe, otherwise we get told off. We will send Bailey and Purdy and hope that we don't get drowned by requests. Please don't get killed. It's really, really a focus. Also, hi Fuchsia. Sorry I didn't say hi. I'm a bit flustered after having like a impromptu week off. Don't let me forget my tea. It gets cold. Oh, it's raining. How lovely. Jack. Oh, it's another mafia assignment. Well, how greedy. Jack, we have something going down today at Courthouse at 18:30. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I think $6,000 should be enough for such a request. I don't know why I decided to do it in the text-to-speech voice. Something going down today. I'm worried this is a shooty thing. That's true. You didn't say hi. Come on, dude. You are looking at a very lovely colour today, though, I must say. On one of my screens, at least. I don't know. We just said no, but I've got a horrible feeling that someone's going to be terribly shot. Hi, Whack. Welcome. Oh, what do you reckon, guys? We have said yes to 2 and no to 1. I've just got one of those feelings. Yes. I'm terribly shot means I don't feel like it's my responsibility. Not that I'd ever say unterribly, of course. I mean, we do want money, but I've just got this feeling. But we can't know. I mean, what else could they have going down at a courthouse? It's not like a robbery or something. And any intimidation would surely have been done beforehand. I want to protect people. No, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna send people. I'm gonna get killed by the mafia, aren't I? It's gonna be a really short run. Okay. I must start to not click on everything immediately, because if something more important pops up and I've sent people off to something less important, I'm gonna feel a little silly. Noise complaint at the sawmill. An elderly man called the police station, reporting that terrible screams have been coming from the sawmill for over an hour. Over an hour, and he's just got... The hell is going on? What's a guy got to do to get a little sleep around here? You better go check it out. I wish I could do voices and accents, but honestly, it would just be a bad thing. Okay, no options to send SWAT, but 4 officer slots. Alright, I'm going to send our very reliable coachee, touch wood. I hope my desk is made of wood. Oh, I'd love a nice proper wooden desk. Oh, distracted. I think they probably want to do something a little bit more serious than that. Fusha? Terrible screams. Kubilius is just not going to go anywhere. He can make all the tea. Oh, sorry, coffee for police, isn't it? Alright, Robbins and Asano. I'm going to regret this, I feel. With many regrets. Attempted murder reports. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Well, alright. Yes, everybody got only +5. Boo, but yay! Whew. Okay, 1 down. Seriously, it's been the worst run I've ever done. It's quite embarrassing. Maybe overthinking it. It's got nothing to do with you guys, I'm sure. Henry Sand Road. Okay, so these green ones are, like at the beginning, we asked our deputy at the time, Kendrick, to find some people who might throw some extra work our way. Nothing like illegal, but not exactly the best use of police time. And that means we would get some money, because remember, the aim of the game is to get money. Boo, but yay, indeed. We've got a bald man with some decisive eyebrows. Mr. Boyd. I manage a large fleet of vehicles. Bad comment. Seriously, I'm really seriously thinking of getting a comma counter like other people have death counters, just so I can press a button or whatever and it will count it for me, and I won't feel the need to comment every damn time, because I need to get it off my chest. I wanted to organise a workshop for my new drivers. They have to learn how to behave on the road. Or maybe a noise, like a klaxon or something. So your patrolmen will never... Officers will never even need to look twice at our cars. It's 1985, I shouldn't pick on them. Please send 3 of your best officers. There he is, see, he heard me. They'll ride all day with my people and explain the intricacies of traffic flow and police monitoring. Oh, that sounds so fun. Who do I hate? I've heard about the problems your department faces, particularly your obsolete fleet of police vehicles, so in return I'd be happy to donate a paddy wagon. So we want to... Oh, no, I've just seen it. You have to send 3. Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. You have to send 3, that's why it's red. And we've only got Kubilius. I'm not sure if there's another way to get a paddy wagon. Well, there's nothing we can do, because look, it won't let us do it. Oh! No. Oh, 24 seconds though. Do you think someone could get home in time? I want a paddy wagon. Paddy wagon. Yeah! I was downhearted too soon, potentially. So they're going to be gone all day. This is going to suck, so we'll send our least good guys. Kubilius, this will hopefully keep him safe. Kubilius, Birch and Bailey. That leaves us with just 5 officers for the rest of the day. But we get a paddy wagon. It's important. It will be needed. Okay, our first questions, guys. Our first options, not questions. So, the sawmill is surrounded by a 9-foot fence. Bad comma. And the gates are locked from the inside. Shouts can be heard from within. So do we, number 1, break the gate open. Number 2, knock on the gate. Or number 3, ram the gate with a police cruiser. So, whatever one you would like us to do, just throw up the number that I have just spoken and we will go with the majority. If there is no majority, then unfortunately I have to pick, which is never good because then I feel guilty when it goes wrong. And I also have a casting vote. So, that's break the gate open, 1. Knock on the gate, 2. Or ram the gate with a police cruiser, 3. Got a vote in from Cowlin. I'm going to take the opportunity to drink some water. I'm so proud of you, Bing. You answered really quickly and decisively. Good job. I'm going to have to rush you there, Fuchsia. Oh no, but I remember last time I tried to play this, you said you weren't going to vote because you'd played it already. Well, either way. We have... I haven't actually chosen for myself, have I? I was drinking water. It was very intense. Alright. So... We have almost a tie, but with my casting vote. Unless Fuchsia wants to come in with a choice, we will be going with mine, which I never like to do. You've forgotten everything, so well. Let's. I'm gonna have to hurry you if you want to join it. That sounds really bad, but otherwise we just stay staring at a screen for ages. Do you have a preference? You can abstain, of course. Fair enough, if you want to abstain. If you change your mind, just throw up a number when the time comes. We are going to break the gate open. A man is threatening a young boy with a circular saw. The man is screaming hysterically. Number 1. Raise a gun at the man, and order him to release the boy. 2. Take aim at the criminal and shoot to kill. Or 3. Pounce on the criminal. Cat-like. Well, different things fascinate you than many people, Fuchsia. So that's number 1. Raise a gun at the man and order him to release the boy. Number 2. Take aim at the criminal and shoot to kill. Or number 3. Pounce on the criminal. This is all getting a bit James Bond, isn't it? Ow. Sorry, I just bit my lip. Ow. I'm stupid. Okay, we have 3 votes in. I should probably pick something as well. I'll pretend I'm playing the game. Like we'd have a fake Bing hero too. Okay, I've picked. And why is Bing sad? Bing-a-ling. Okay, it looks like we have a mild consensus. Sorry, Bing. Oh, right. Yeah, it was stupid. I shouldn't be biting my lip anyway. We are going to raise a gun at the man and order him to release the boy and drop all his commas. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Yay! Ow. I'm harmed. What about me? Good job, guys. Not you, Bing. Robbery at the drugstore. Oh, people are coming home. It's too slow. It's too slow. Damn it. Robbery at the drugstore. An emergency call was received from an all-night drugstore. I must enunciate. An addict is attempting to gain unlawful entry. He violently threatened a female pharmacist, demanding she open the cabinets. Okay, we've got options to send 4 whole officers. We just have McCoy and Purdy, which kind of sounds like an 80s cop drama right there. McCoy and Purdy. Proceed. It's not spelt like the Star Trek Khan, though, is it? Report, Henry Sand. Chief, we rode along and went over the basics with their empty-headed drivers. We're done for the day. Oh, really? Meanwhile, Mr. Sand dropped off a brand new paddy wagon. It's awkward that... I mean, do you think he's one of the bad Sands? You'd assume so. That would be quite a mistake to make. A coincidence. It's a nice piece of equipment. Too good for the idiots we'll be packing inside. So Birch, Kubilius and Bailey have decided to go home. I don't think that's really up to them. Paddy wagon! Nope. Not clicking on it immediately. Might get more people home. God, that really stings. Report on the robbery. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. This is getting too good to be true. Is anyone going to get home in time, I wonder? Maybe Paddy and McCoy. Come on, guys. Come on, guys. Oh, there's another one! Okay. Homicide at the courthouse. During sentencing, a serial killer by the name of Albert Ramirez seized a gun from the holster of the court bailiff and after shooting several witnesses, barricaded himself inside the courtroom. A young stenographer has been taken hostage. Bad comma. So this is the one that the Sands wanted me to turn a blind eye to, and we decided we weren't going to, and it sounds like we're right because it really looks dangerous in there. That's why I stay at the office and just look at my model. Just checking my tea at this tense moment. Nom 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 nom. Holy moly! That's 6 officers and SWAT. But we had another one pop up. Did anyone happen to see what it was before we went across? Keep count of them. I don't know. I was just going to note when they happen, but yeah, it probably would be a counter, wouldn't it? Wow, I'm slow. That's quite embarrassing. Let's pretend I didn't just say all that. Yes, that's what I was thinking of doing, having a, not just a bad comma counter, but bad grammar overall, just to help you guys, because I know it's probably annoying every time I mention it. It's just a thing I have to do. But wasn't the time pretty low, Fuchsia? Do you think I have time to do it? I'm very slow, as we've ascertained. Okay, well, we'll try and do it and then blame Fuchsia if it goes terribly wrong. So we've got to look up the top left, whichever one doesn't say homicide at the courthouse. You ready? All right. Assault in a residential area. That's quite serious too, but I'm going to send SWAT to this one because there's a gun involved and I can. It's 10 to 10 in the evening. We've got 5. Maybe if I send 3, save the others for the assault. We'll send... No. Asano. Robbins. No. Oh, I can't decide. Purdy. Robbins. And... Alright, Asano. I've got a horrible feeling. Good luck, guys. Yeah, no one's coming back. Assault in a residential area. Emergency medical services arrived on call for a man complaining of chest pains. While they were treating him, the man suddenly attacked one of the EMTs, shouting wildly about the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. The other personnel managed to escape and called the police. All right. Well, we've got McCoy and Kochi, who are both high on the professional. The reason I didn't send my most professional guys is because I'm very worried that people are going to get killed because the mafia are going to be there. And I want to keep my professional guys. I know it's cold, but sometimes you have to make the hard choices. That was about as deep as my voice goes. We may have lost the gang. Damn it. That's so frustrating. Oh, bollocks. They're requesting reinforcements and we don't have anybody. We could ask them to retreat, which would obviously save them, but any civilians would be put at risk. Or we could leave them and probably get them killed. But see, the thing is, it's their job, isn't it? I'm really sorry, guys. We have to protect the civilians. That's why we're here. I almost pressed it and I was like, nope, that's the wrong one. I'm not refusing. We literally don't have anyone. All right, guys. Say your goodbyes. Asano, Robinson, Purdy. Disappointed. Jack, we don't know why you did it, but we hope you had a good reason. Don't forget who your friends are. We don't want any more trouble. Homicide report. Oh, shit. That's harsh. All three of them. I just paid for training. Offender escaped. Officers dead. Civilians unharmed. I've got a horrible feeling that this is actually a gamification thing. That if you try to go against the mafia, they will always kill off at least some, if not all, of your people, trying to force you to, you know, work with the mafia. Yippies? What does yippies mean, Bing? Yeah, we don't lose SWAT. They had all the body gear on. Oh, I've never lost this many officers playing this game, ever. Or, like, 3 other times I played. I've gone further than this and not lost this many officers. Oh. Yeah. Wow. This hurts. Reports on the arson, sorry. No new frames found, because Armstrong sucks. We'll have a look at them, though. Yeah, okay, I remember. So this frame has a girl barricading the door, which we know she didn't do from reading the clues. This one has her with a flamethrower, which we know she had, well, she was reported to have a Molotov cocktail. And this one, it looks like she's running past without paying, but we know that she did pay. So, yeah, people working on this suck. And also, I suck. Okay.
Looks like
we have a situation. The assault in the residential area. Gonna need your help. The door to the apartment is locked from the inside. Bad comma. And unintelligible screams can be heard from within. This is the one with the EMT. I completely forgot for a second. The EMT, yeah, and the crazy guy. So do we 1, break down the door. 2, knock on the door. Or 3, enter an adjoining apartment and climb over the balcony. So we've got a crazed man attacking an EMT. I'm getting hiccups. Do we 1, break down the door. 2, knock on the door. Or 3, enter an adjoining apartment and climb over the balcony. I'm going to drink tea. I have decided, and it looks like so has O2. I'm getting some paper knocking me around here. Bing has weighed in. Oh, I'm not sure now. Okay, left me too much time. I'm flip-flopping. I whack, commas are free. So long as they're used correctly. Are you abstaining? Oh man, I've gone back again. It just feels like, okay, we know something bad is happening. It feels like knocking on the door is like, we have cause to go in. Ah, I see, Fuchsia has brought his helpful self. I changed my mind. Oh no. Bing, now you're changing your mind. Fine, I left it enough time. We are going to enter the adjoining apartment and climb over the balcony. Ish. The victim is bound and lying on the floor. The assailant is sitting on top of him, waving a syringe filled with an unknown substance. A bottle of bleach is on the floor nearby. He also seems to be wearing a party hat. Let's not go into it. Dewey. Number 1. Scream, drop the syringe. Now. Scream. No, not scream. Unscream. Shall we just say with a stoic sort of tone. Sir, we are on your side. Tell us about this conspiracy. Or 3. Point the gun at the man and order him to lie face down on the floor. Oh, it's a tinfoil hat. That makes more sense. Thanks, Fuchsia. I don't even know if I said all the numbers there. I went completely blank when I was reading it. So do we... Number 1, call out, drop the syringe. Now. Sorry, I'm mocking the commas. Number 2, sir, we are on your side. Tell us about this conspiracy. Or number 3, point the gun at the man... The gun. There's one gun between them. And order him to lie face down on the floor. Is that spontaneous meeting if it's in 3 minutes? That's a meeting that's 3 minutes away. Okay, I've picked. You have a good day, Carlin. Hopefully see you again on Monday. Okay, OT is picked. I will definitely try to hydrate while you're gone. Okay, looks like we have, no, not a consensus, but we do have something chosen. Yeah, we are going to ask him about the conspiracy. The man jumps up and grabs some papers from the table. Everything is written down here, all the evidence you'll need. They created these medications to control our minds. Oh, it's not even an original conspiracy. Really, Fisher, you think that's his biggest problem? The hat isn't big enough. Number 1. Are we going to now flip-flop and say, quit ranting and release the doctor immediately? Number 2, strike the man with a nightstick? Or number 3, well, the Freeburg police will begin an investigation right away. Let's talk down at the station. It says he's jumped up. So technically he has released the doctor. But number 1 says, quit ranting and release the doctor immediately. Number 2, strike the man with a nightstick. Apparently we're not allowed to use our guns anymore. Or number 3, say that we'll investigate if he comes down and talks at the station. Yes, all in agreement then. We will lie, basically. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. Well, they're going to have such a shock when they get back. Purdy, though. Oh, Purdy's, I don't know, there's just... thought she was kind of special. Oh, my tea is cooling down too much. We get to end the day. Sad day it has been. Swapping out 3 officers for a paddy wagon. And $1,300. Dead souls. Each of your employees receives a weekly salary. The ones who are still alive, anyway. If you bury the paperwork, you can pull in some money from any deceased officers' salaries. So long as they're alive and healthy on paper, City Hall will keep printing perfectly healthy paychecks. I'm going to assign you, Fuchsia. You are going to investigate the global pharmaceutical conspiracy. I feel too bad to lie about them. We need to do some paperwork for this dead employee and, you know, find a full stop. I don't even know how much they get. It could be a pittance. I mean, they're police officers, probably not much. No, I've got to keep some of my honour. It's bad enough, you know, that I'm having to do dirty work for the mafia. Surely we can keep ourselves intact somehow. Officially declare Robbins dead. Sorry, Robbins. Oh, sorry, Purdy. Oh, Asano, did you ever get to go to police academy? Wow. That was kind of shit. End the day. Day 11, 25th of July, Thursday. Yes, indeed, they've spent all the ink on the commas. The buggers. Oh, we really don't want to go to work. I think we should do a change of job. We should go Disco Elysium style and just resign, which is all that seems to happen to me whenever I try to play that game. The Freeburg Tribune. The headline reads, Small drug dealers invade Freeburg. Yes, of course I'm looking at the small... Sorry, of course I'm looking at small people doing drug deals now, because that's what it says. Golden Bird newspaper says, all City Hall employees awarded company cars for personal use, the buggers. And The Fact, which is apparently Freeburg's #1 paper, says, Freeburg to host semi-finals of Youth Hockey League? Oh, I didn't realise it was a question when I started, so I kind of tried to pull it back. Oh, wow. I think maybe the character could become a pizza delivery guy, but I hope you didn't mean me. Go to work. I can't drive, see? Oh my goodness, why am I so warm? Thermostat issues. Vasquez, our shiny new police officer, is drunk. This seems to be a problem on the force. I drank too much. I don't think I can hold it together today. Can I go home? Well, he can't stay because he will be a danger to himself and to others. I just got a weird loading thing on my stream, but okay. I will make him come in tomorrow. Damn it, Vasquez. We should really make a note of who is being so unprofessional so we can get rid of them. Unfortunately for Vasquez, I'm going to start right now. 1 strike against Vasquez. Alright, it was probably something in the dashboard then, thanks. Gillette, who is also new at work. Gillette of the sunglasses. Maybe he's blind. There's a big sale going on today, and I don't want to miss it. Bad comma. Can I have a day off? No. No. I mean, I'm not supposed to be a man. Or hell no, as OT says. He's getting a strike. I'm getting loading circly things on both of my... Oh, there it goes. Am I going? Yeah. I've gone red. My frames are falling around. Am I still here? I don't know what to do when this happens. This is quite embarrassing, but no. You can't have a day off. My stream has become unstable. That's understandable. I have no idea what to do about it. Oh, it's green again. Phew, nothing. I'll have to look into it and pretend to know what's happening. It's not following. I'm going to refresh my screen. Am I still here, guys? Refresh. The screen might disappear for a second. Bear with me. Doing a refresh. I think it might have been my internet. That's weird. I've just got another refresh there. Okay. I hate when things like this happen. It means I have to go and read up on technical stuff that I don't really understand. Alright, resume. Okay, it looks like it's back up. Awkward. Oh, it's Shino. It's Shino's fault. He tried to join us and the stream said, no, that would be too good. Yeah, stream did balk, indeed. I hope everybody else is refreshing. We're just working through our shift at the moment, so nobody's missing anything fascinating. McCoy, the trooper, after we slandered her good name, is here with 500 professionalism. Oh, I'm not really blaming you, Shino. That's just bad timing, I guess. We've got Gillette, Strong, Yancey, Samadi with the smirk, Fang, and Austin. And for detectives, we have Beasley, Akers, and Armstrong. I don't think... I kind of feel like we could give a strike to McCoy because she's been pretty good, but we will think about it. Start the day. Oh, bloody hell. I am not playing jazz. I'm not doing it. You can't make me. It'll make me sad and angry. More Chopin. More Chopin. There we go. Quickly! Hopefully he's still there. We have to send 2 officers with Beasley to try to arrest Ning He. I hope everybody else followed on. I'm not seeing, who am I not seeing? Being an O2. Cross fingers, eh? We want some professionals. This is a gang guy. Gang guy? Did I just say it? Wow. Receiving stolen property at the suburb. A year ago, Ning became owner of the house. The home was listed as a gift on his tax return. We'll send McCoy and Strong to arrest. Cross fingers. So many people are dying. Request denied. Oh, City Hall cannot meet your request. Why do I struggle about request so much? Blah. Request. Yeah, that's not surprising. We keep not doing what they ask. Because they're annoying. They tell us to do bad things. Give me a sec. I've got to finish my tea or it's going to get cold. Sorry. What was I doing? Who am I? Okay, Shift B has been decimated. We're down to 5 officers. So we need 3 officers. And 3 are available, I'm sure. 800? Oh, he's got to be an alcoholic, right? That's too good to be true. Charles Cecil. Professionalism 800. Hard to say no. Higher for Shift B. And we've got another Smirk, but this one I don't like so much. Not as good as Samedy. Samedy's Smirk looks a bit, you know, friendly, like, come in on the joke. This guy's like, I'm smirking at you because you look like trash. Ned Bucarica, professionalism 320 though. So, yeah, I'm going to rejig them because it's getting a bit too professional over on Shift B. The next highest is he also looks a little bit smug. Daniel Beardsell, professionalism 165. It's only slightly above average, but no, it's not a friendly smirk. Samedy was the friendly smirk. This was the judgy smirk. Okay, Daniel Beardsell, Shift B. Any good? We've got a good detective waiting around. Benny Cross at 400. Should we fire some detectives? Fire the one detective? I mean, Zabrisso's always fucking tired, even though he's got an awesome hat, but a terrible moustache. Ah, did he sell his beard, Fuchsia? Is that what you're bringing here? Yes, judgy smirk. Oh, I don't know, his hat is really good. But this is not the decision making we can do. We can buy our own hat. Can we fire him? He is too old. Or... Okay, Moses not very professional. Do we have grounds to fire him? No. I want to fire DeBrisso and get the other guy. I'm going to do it. He's always knackered. Yeah, I'm harsh. I'm a harsh police chief. You're too old. I'm sorry, can I have your hat? Awkward. Oh, look! We have a detective slot. Shh. He can't hold a thread. Sit down. Oh, look! There's a really good... Look, professionals for 400. It is legal in 1985, apparently, Whack. And we're just a man of our times. Welcome aboard, Benny. Which one was it, by the way? Yes, I forget already. It's the old Shift B. No one dies on that shift, I assure you. Did you see that? This guy, everyone's smirking. Alright, so City Hall, we've got 1 no, 2 no's, and 2 ongoing. Oh, Mafia, we've only got 1 no. Okay, so they didn't count that other one. Excellent. I'm sure we'll turn them down at another time. Well, he's a detective, so he doesn't need to be as fit as the officers, does he? We probably want to juggle them around a bit. Well, we'll probably do that tomorrow. Is it... What day was it today? Oh, it's July the 25th. And 27th is Cubilius' ceremony for the medal. So tomorrow we have to tell him to come in tomorrow. And keep him safe. Oh, what a hassle. Okay. Is there anything else I'm supposed to be doing? Oh, wait. Just in case. No, someone's going outwards. I'll wait till it gets down to 10 in case something really important pops. No, apparently I'm clicking on it. I'm clicking on it. My hand is not attached to me. Trespassing on farm. Bill Buckler reports that 2 unidentified men snuck into his farm and set fire to the barn. You should be calling the fire service guy. Comma guy. As the call came in, the 2 criminals were attempting to gain entry into the house. Hi, it's all going on at the farm. We've got 3 spaces here. We will send Gillette because his glasses will protect him from the smoke. We will send Austin in the hopes that she can become more damn professional. Shall we send 3? Seems a bit early to be sending 3. We don't have many. I'll send 2. Good luck, guys. Receiving stolen property reports. Offender caught. Thank goodness. I don't remember old commas, whack. I apologise if I was incorrect. No loose ends. Yes. No, what? No, we're not killing everyone, Shino. We had a bad day, man. We were able to arrest all the suspects. Congratulations, Beasley and Akers. Ooh. Now we can start to investigate the boss, Jin Yang. Oh, right. Yeah, I'm really terrible. I would make an awful teacher because I only ever criticise. I never praise when things are correct. It would be a flaw if I was a teacher, but I'm not. So what are you going to do? Yeah, I think it was a distracting burning of the farm. Okay, we are investigating the boss. Sale of stolen goods at the Wise Dragon restaurant. Jin Yang sold a stolen antique to a Chinese businessman. That doesn't in itself sound like a crime. And we've only got Akers that we can use from Shift A. He's rubbish. Yeah, we would get 20k if we bring it all down, Bing. Alright, Akers. Good luck, man. Proceed. We're just going to get crappy frames. Didn't we only have 4 days? And it's been 2 days, I think. Did it say it was stolen? Oh my goodness, I'm not with it at all. This is why I'm in charge. No, this is why you guys are here. There's a theft at the Everyday Mall. A drug addict attempted to hide an expensive bottle of liquor under his jacket. When he was caught, he began to throw a fit. Okay, how do we know he's a drug addict? Why does he need to hide a bottle of alcohol as long as he's not, wandering around drunk? But he's having a bit of a shout. This doesn't sound wildly threatening. Touch wood. I can't bring myself to send one person. That's not how it works. You have to go with a buddy. Like diving. You have to have a partner. So we will send Fang and Smirky Samedy. Do I? I'm not sure I do. Okay, we have some options here, guys, on trespassing at farm. There are no signs of the criminals near the house. The front door has been broken down. Bad comma. And shadows lurk inside. Ooh, we're getting poetic. What do we do then? Number 1, call out, come out with your hands up. Number 2, go to the back door. Or number 3, go through the front entrance. Interesting choices. Interesting, yes. So they set fire and seem to be trying to break in. Now they've turned into shadow creatures. So do we number 1, call for them to come out with their hands up? Number 2, go to the back door. Or number 3, go to the front entrance. No, it's a bad comma, Fuchsia. Shadows lurk inside is not a full sentence. Okay, we have 2 votes. I should probably choose. Why do I keep forgetting to vote for myself here? I'm vacillating between 2 options. Hopefully, chat will take this out of my hands. Maybe are they starting like a haiku or something, Fuchsia? Fuchsia lurks in the comments. I'm not sure I can do the sneaky cat thing. Cats aren't really my thing. Okay, do we have a consensus? Chat has a consensus, but what is my choice? Oh, it's tricky. So I was just trying to imagine a dog trying to be sneaky. It just doesn't really bring the same image. The thing is, we don't know where if there's anyone, like, civilians inside. That's a good point, Whack. There are dogs that do the belly sneak. It's just that wasn't the one I first thought of. Okay. I'm saved from having to make an actual decision. Thank you, chat. They have decided to go to the back door. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job, chat. Great deputies. Gillette and Austin get a boost in professionalism. Investigation has started on the sale of stolen goods. What are our clues then? Seller. Jin Yang always handles the big deals personally. Buyer. Chinese businessman Bo Zhu secretly arrived in Freiburg last week. He's convinced that the necklace was stolen from his family back in the 17th century. I don't think we need to capitalise century like that. It's just a regular word, isn't it? Transfer of goods. Jin Yang typically pretends to be a regular restaurant visitor, bad comma, and tells the buyer in advance which table to find her at. End of sentence preposition. Some people find that acceptable. I think it's awkward in most times. Escort. Bo Zhu prefers to travel without a bodyguard or driver, so as not to attract too much attention. And that's another. Seriously, stop it with the commas. You're really distracting me from the story. No one here wants to hear me go on about commas, but I can't help it. It's all your fault. Payment. Jin Yang always insists on full payment up front. Oh, God, I can't do it. Please. I appreciate that you're trying to absorb the commas, guys, but never deals in cash. It's just so distracting. And I can't help point it out, and it's all terrible. Nobody's winning here. So the sequence starts with a taxi pulling up to the restaurant and ends with a faceless man in a suit carrying something. We have no frames. Go to work, detectives. Let's have a look if we can switch it. We've only got acres on it here. What can we do? What can we do? We need to leave one. We've got loads of them. We need one of the ones who are at home, so it's Crossmole on Moser. Who have we got on the other one? We've got Armstrong and De Brito, but obviously we've fired that guy. Good semicolon. It seems to be just the, mostly just the commas that they're flagellating. We need a more professional person on this one. Poor old Akers. Can I take him off? Nah, it's his case. He ain't letting go. Whoa, Cross has 2 chevrons. We're going to have Mole work on it from home. She's distance investigating. And we have to put somebody else on this because we fired De Brito. He'll work today, but he's really not going to try very hard, is he? I'm actually going to put Moser on. I know they're both low and average, but I want to leave... I've got Beasley open. I could put Cross on it for now. No, I'm going to do Moser. Just see how it goes. We'll keep, juggling them around. How's the archive? No archive cases. Okay. Close. Oh, I need to look at statistics. I don't want to look at detectives. I was reading detectives and I said it. I don't want to look at it. Why did I look at it? But hey, look, now we've solved 22 crimes and only failed 17. Feels good. Right. Oh, welcome back, Callan. Damn it, Fisher. I can't police chat's grammar as well. No one will come back. The Sands need help. Jack, one of our new guys, tried to rape our accountant. We locked him up in a hotel room, but he's threatening to hand the whole organisation over the police. I think it's time he talks to a police officer face to face. There's several problems here, and it's not the one you think. I'm pretty sure that's still a bad comma. They forgot a word. And I think I probably would have hyphenated face to face, but I'm not sure if that would have been accurate. That's a thinker. The thing is, this seems like a kind of like a plot hole. It's the mafia guy, or, you know, maybe his secretary, saying there's a guy who could hand the whole organisation over to the police. Will you go down and stop him, police chief? I could go down and just let him hand you over. I'm uncertain about this, Fisher. I'm pretty sure it's bad. I'm not sure, 100% though. I make mistakes. Of course I do. Wow, Bing's gone a bit harsh. My point there, Bing, wasn't actually that we wanted to work with the mafia. It was the fact that he's admitting that there's a guy who could hand the entire organisation to the police. As in us. He could give it to us. So why wouldn't we go and just let him hand us the organisation so we can arrest them all and not work for the mafia anymore? That was my feel. Also, mafia has one F. Sorry. I'm going to send someone down and hopefully we can get like a statement. Obviously, Bing, we're not going to let him get away. That goes without saying. Okay, do we send our most professional officer, which is currently McCoy, to get it done right? Or are we afraid that they'll get killed, so we don't? I mean, they're all fairly professional. Yeah, I mean, I know what you mean, Fisher. I'm just primed to dislike it, aren't I? Alright, well, we'll pick the middle option then. We'll send Strong. Good luck, Strong. Don't get killed. My throat hurts. Austin and Gillette have got back. 9/11. Report on the theft. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Good job, Samedy and Fang. Oh god, it's another mafia assignment. Jack, we have something going down today at City Centre at 1839. We wouldn't want any policemen crashing the party. I can send women. Sorted. Sorry, I couldn't leave it there. I think $1,000 should be good enough for such a request. See, I think the lower ones mean less bad crime. See, I do good English. Which means I might actually go with this one. You have to balance it out. If we just say no to everything, we are going to get murdered by the mafia. Why would they call out Samedy Sam? Chino. And I'm not sure they said yo in the 80s. How would I remember? I don't know what I'm doing. So we're going to say yes. So, okay, when something pops up at 1839 at the city centre, we do not go. We're not going to go. Oh, I wish Carolyn was here. I think she just came in and said hydrate and left. Oh! It rings a bell, Shino, but I'm afraid it's a bit lost on me. Apologies. Is it an American thing? That wasn't a sigh for you. That was just a general sigh of, I can't breathe properly through my nose because I had a cold. Oh, assault with a deadly weapon at the parking lot. A woman reports that she saw a skinhead attacking a dark-skinned valet, striking him around the legs, yelling, "I'll beat you till you're dead, freak." No shit, I'm going to do it. I really can't pull this stuff off, can I? She believes she saw a pistol sticking out of the skinhead's belt. It's a cartoon character, okay. Yeah, not a big cartoon person. Especially Looney Tunes. Very annoying stuff. No, Cal and I was just saying that we have something's going to pop up at 1839 and we're not supposed to go, but I usually forget. What's up, Duck? Yeah, that's a Bugs Bunny thing. Yeah. Anyway, we have assault with a deadly weapon. Let's focus and stop talking about cartoons in the office. Okay, so he's striking him around the legs, but they've not said... Is he like punching him in the legs? So he's like crouched down, punching someone in the legs. What a weirdo. We can send 4 officers. 8:39. Okay, it says they think he has a gun, but it might not. We will send McCoy, Samedy, and Austin. Good luck. Strong is back. Do you think I have time to pour some water? Maybe if I... Night has arisen. Arisen? Oh my goodness. So this is what happens when you complain about... Whoa! Complain about writing. You end up not being able to speak properly. What's peppermint bark? But hey, I hope it's tasty, Bing. We all miss you. Right, they're already there. The assault with a deadly weapon. The situation's more serious than we thought. Requesting reinforcements. Sure. Oh, no. We will send... Oh, and there's something that pops up here. Strong and Fang. Good luck. Oh, God, no. There's an attempted murder at the city centre. Hang on. No, did I... Shit. I didn't notice. I didn't notice when it was 1839. I've just been... Oh, is this it? Is this the 1839 one? It's at the city centre. Oh, cross fingers. A man and No. Is it? Oh, shit. Yeah, because there wasn't another one in the city centre. Wow, I really should be playing a much simpler game right now, shouldn't I? Now we have to read it. A man in an expensive suit is lying in the street. He seems he's been shot, but no one saw who shot him. Or from where. I'm not sure about that comment, to be honest. The man is still alive. Bad comma. And an double space ambulance is on the way. This is it, isn't it? Alright, there is an ambulance on the way. A simple game. Stardew Valley. That's what I would play last year and the year before when I was too ill to properly do things. There's an ambulance on the way. We are not ambulance people. No one saw who shot him. I'm pretty... This is it, isn't it? This is the... Okay, I'm going to leave it. Oh, I feel bad. No, there's an ambulance on the way. I'm not good at games where it gets all grey and... It was. Oh, thank goodness. Attempted murder. Offender escaped. Civilian killed. Yeah, it didn't feel good, did it? I'm ashamed. I know you're ashamed of me. 1,000 for a person's life. That's terrible. I should have gotten lots more. Thank you for doing as we asked. Here's the amount we agreed. No, that's not enough, damn it. When do I get to make demands? Report an assault with a deadly weapon. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. That's something at least. Oh, damn it. I hate the math here. I mean simplicity in that if you make a mistake, loads of people don't die. Why don't you play Stargy then, Callan, if you miss Stargy? Okay, I'm going to try and wait for these guys to get home before going for the attempted robbery in the suburb. Usually suburbs have like names of the area, don't they? Come on, come on, come on. Okay, 6 seconds to go. Attempted robbery of the suburb. 8-year-old Kevin is at home alone, hiding under the bed. Unknown persons are gathered outside the apartment door. They say apartment door, but this is clearly a fancy house, and it's supposed to be like the house, isn't it? Sorry, I bumped on there being too many hyphens. There doesn't need to be a hyphen between year and old. Well, it's a shame, Callan. You know, I'm not really very into Stargy. I appreciate that you... Well, I'm happy you enjoyed it anyway. So, are we going to save Macaulay Culkin? I suppose. I'm trying to find... I really wish we could find, like, police officers who look like... God, what is his name? The actors in the films. Is it one of those ones where you like watching it, not really into actually playing it yourself? I've got a few of those. We will send Gillette, because anyone with shades is going to look dodgy. And Yancey looks pretty angry. There, he's not going to open the door for us now. It is almost midnight on day 11. Arson report? No new frames. But dude, you suck. You suck, you suck, you suck. We're going to have to change that around tomorrow. Report on the sale of stolen goods. Detective Akers and his buddy on the case got 3 new frames. Okay. So we've got someone counting out money. We've got a red nailed hand with a package. And we've got a person opening the door for 2 people. This doesn't sound right. Hang on, where's the thing I'm looking for about cash? Yeah, Jin Yang never deals in cash, so this frame is a bad frame. That doesn't make any sense. I mean, this is passing the item over, so that's probably fine. You can see at the end he's got that same kind of shaped item here. Don't you have a massive backlog though, Callan? And this one doesn't look right because he usually travels alone to avoid attention. Yeah. So we've got 1 possible frame, really. Awkward. We'll look at it tomorrow. Yeah, I mean the detectives are trying to work out what might have happened from the clues, but their suggestions could well be wrong. Okay, so at the house of Macaulay Culkin, things are more serious than they thought. Really? We want reinforcements for the wet bandits? That's terrible. I'm a bit scared now, though. I'm going to send Austin and... no, McCoy. Let's do this right. Might be the last thing for today. I don't really have a backlog. I've got like a backlog of 4. But I'm insanely picky about, well, everything, but also games. 3 in the morning. Oh, help! Help! On top... Well, I've got... It depends. It's a backlog games you've not started or ones you've started as well as ones you've not started. Report on the attempted robbery. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Doesn't say about civilians. Nobody cares about Kevin. We've got them. We've got the wet bandits. End the day. Woo. It's a win in my book. Top of my backlog. Well, what have I been? I recently started playing Papers, Please. So that's coming out of the backlog. I'm also slowly working through 2 Point Hospital. But that's kind of a game I play when I don't have the brains for any other games. I guess it's kind of replaced Stardew, except I quite like it instead. What else? Well, Obra Dinn, obviously. It doesn't count if I were playing. Then probably Obra Dinn. It's only been almost a year since I got it. I just keep waiting for the right moment. Okay, what have we got? What have we got? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we don't need to tell anyone to come in tomorrow. Poor old McCoy is knackered. Yeah. Vasquez is coming in from shift A, I think. Now, okay, tomorrow we've got to remember to tell Cubilius to come in tomorrow. At this point tomorrow. Okay. What time are we on? Oh, we've got about 20 minutes. End the day. It's good to have a cinematic. Well, cutscene. Or, you know what?
In my new role as corrupt official, I had to give up some of my favorite habits. I couldn't turn off my phone when my head ached. Couldn't sleep till noon on Saturday and let the rest of HQ take up the slack. No more days off to go fishing. But my weekly visit to the old colony club was more like tradition. One night a week, I absorbed cigar smoke, the vague smell of alcohol, the stench of urine, all mixed with toxic levels of old drunken belches. Same picture it was 30 years ago. Tradition's gotta be honored. And to stay faithful to the tradition, you've got to respect the standard rituals. When you're about to roll out of the club, you need to take a deep breath and count to 100. If your stomach doesn't do a backflip, you should be good to make it home. This time I only got up to 60. I was interrupted.
Why? You look even better than you do on TV.
There's nothing more impolite than approaching people in the alley at the old colony. This is the most private place in the city. All who enter here dirty their shoes with the most elite stream of vomit in Freeburg. This asphalt has been blessed by judges, lawyers, artists, businessmen, and all our politicians. Takes a lot of balls to crash the party. My head was a drunken haze, but I knew who he was. A cartoon gangster suit straight out of Dick Tracy. Fancy voice, fruit cologne, sassy strut. That's how the newspapers described Vickis Varga, rising star in Freeburg's criminal underworld. He appeared out of nowhere, and with the support of the local punks, Varga broke all the old rules of organized crime. He killed those who could not be killed, traded what could not be traded, and robbed those who could not be robbed. In just a single month, this man had gathered an incredible amount of power. He's been called everything from a clown to a madman to a criminal genius, and more often than not, he's called a low-class upstart short on ideas. But if Vargas was one of the old crime bosses, he'd have been cut into pieces and fed to the river. Look past this guy's arrogance, and there's something about him. The city is still deciding what to do with him. Meanwhile, he's burning down the houses of old city mobsters. Not the best time to talk, Mr. Varga.
Well, you know my name. I'm flattered, although not very surprised, to be honest. I might be a little short on manners. Like they say in your fair city, with the right manners, you can go anywhere. Well, I don't want to go anywhere. I want to stay right here.
Even the criminal world needs manners, Mr. Varga. And one of them is this. Don't interfere with a drunken cop who's trying to take a shit and puke at the same time.
Oh, you exaggerate. But is Freeburg always so gentle with its officers? You've been a bit roughed up lately.
I see you already know Freeburg quite well, Mr. Varga.
Well, I love to learn and look around. But I do know that the inhabitants of this fair city should be friends, Jack. Maybe it's true I don't have the best manners. After all, it's only polite for friends to share their phone numbers. This city of yours moves so fast. I feel like I'm hooked on amphetamines all over again. You wake up in the morning full of ideas, and by nightfall, you've all had each other killed. So don't wait too long to call. I don't mind if you're drunk. It's all the more fun. I'll be stoned myself, most likely.
Oh,
Hell, I'm a little stoned right now. It's the only way to live in this place. I like your city, Jack. I'm here to stay.
If it weren't for the phone number written on my arm, I probably wouldn't have remembered the conversation in the morning. But there was no reason to worry. I'd be getting a reminder soon.
Day 12, 26th of July, Friday. It's Friday. God, did you hear me whack my finger on the desk just now? I was like, oh, don't make a noise. So we have inadvertently driven off O2 by talking about Stardew Valley. She's just gone to play it. And I was like, mistakes. Also, what do we think of Varga's accent? It doesn't sound particularly real to me, but I obviously don't know the particulars of all American accents or anything. Right, Friday then. Let's look at the papers. The fact headline says, students volunteer to help farmers. That seems highly unlikely. The Golden Burn states, Orthodox priests bribe mayor. A bit more likely. And Freiburg Tribune has Greek priest to be appointed head of Freiburg Orthodox Church. Slow news day. Ow, my finger. Oh.
My morning ritual was plagued by the smell of Vickers Varga's fruity cologne. It was like the sharp citrus scent was chasing me around the house, as if Vickers was right there in my living room. When I finally realized the smell was coming from a big basket of oranges, it didn't put me any more at ease. I'd opened my door to lots of threatening mail, evidence of criminal wrongdoing, even a dead ferret or two.
Or two.
But fruit? Never.
Or two.
You the fruit guy?
Excuse me?
Was it you that brought the basket of oranges?
Nah, it was here when I arrived.
Fine. So who are you?
Today, I'm your driver.
And where are we driving?
To work.
That's it?
Yeah, we have to make an important stop along the way.
Where?
The ranch.
What ranch?
Just the ranch.
Fine.
Ooh, fancy.
The morning seemed surreal, and I took in the magic. Why wreck it with meaningless chatter? As my tight-lipped chauffeur drove an hour through God knows where, I started to feel like I was in the middle of a bad dream, probably lying bloody and concussed in the alley behind the old Colony Club, my nose buried in a rotten orange peel. But no, this was no dream. The silence was real, the sound of the engine was real, the dust was real enough too. And there was the ranch over the horizon. It all seemed familiar. The Sand family's overbearing mansion has been the talk of the headlines for decades, but few have managed to get closer than a few miles. I guess I'm just lucky. I didn't know you took private meetings, Mr. Sand.
Only if I expect good company.
I'm surprised my company ranks at all.
Today, yes. Today is a special day.
So it seems.
Do you often go to the old Colony Club, Jack?
Every week.
Meet any interesting people there?
As a rule, no.
Sometimes you make a date, right? Sometimes make new friends.
Sometimes, I guess. But that's not why I go.
Bad comma.
And why?
I consider it a hobby.
A hobby. Do you know anything about my hobbies?
Well, judging by the half-dozen animal skins I stepped on walking over here, it's not much of a reach to say you like hunting.
Love it. Well, I say that now. It seemed so tedious when I was a child. Took ever so long. But now I'm older. I've developed a new talent.
What talent is that?
Patience. The will to wait for the right moment. Let's say you want a deer. You know, you deserve it. You've even decided what dishes its meat will go to and where you'll mount its horns. But to get that deer, you've got to wait. To sit in the bushes and stay nice and quiet. Professional hunters will tell you that the hunt is a rare craft. There are many rules. It's shrouded in mystery and ancient skill. Well, that's all complete nonsense. To get a deer, you just sit on the sidelines for a long enough time, pinpoint the moment when it's finally time to shoot. I learned the talent, Jack. But not like you, oh, Jack. You truly are the master.
I don't understand.
Oh, come on, Jack. I know about the 500,000. I know your plan. Kendrick told me everything. Needless to say, I'm impressed. While some people learn to hold their breath for minutes on end and not to rustle the leaves too loudly, why you decided to just become the foliage. You turned yourself into a bush, surrounded by deer who've been so fruitfully multiplying for decades. But all this time you've held your rifle at the ready. Forgive an old man his imagery, Jack. I've the heart of a poet, I confess.
Okay.
Look, I don't know what was said between you and Kendrick, but it sounds like you got it wrong.
Oh, I think I understand everything just fine. And I think we understand each other quite well. Jack, in the coming war, we'll make excellent partners.
Poke him in the
What
eye.
war?
One war falls upon every generation. My grandfather drove out the Ambersons back when he was 27. My father destroyed that psychopath gangster Maurice Bell when he was a sprightly 30. At 69, I'd begun to think my war had passed me over. But my time has come at last. Tomorrow Vicus Varga declares war, and I'm obliged to answer.
So, we're talking about Varga now.
I don't know how he thinks. I don't even know whether he plans his actions or not. I can't divine his purpose. Hell, I don't even know where he comes from. He's a man not of our breed, wouldn't you say? But when he arrived here, I invited him in, told him we could work together. An official invitation penned in my own hand and written on some very expensive paper. And can you imagine his reply? A fruit basket. What sense can be made of such a message?
I guess it means whatever you want it to.
Precisely.
I'm late for work, Mr. Sand.
You know, Jack, I could just give you 500,000 right now, cash, whatever denominations you like. But I would never insult you so.
Oh,
If I went stalking my prey for so many years, I wouldn't want someone else to shoot it for me. I understand you, Jack. And I'll never ask you for anything that's contrary to your nature.
bollocks.
Just think about our conversation. Think about it. And call me.
Oh, 100% sure what he wants.
Like I said, it's a whole new life, and I've had to give up some old habits. One of them, keeping away from things that don't concern me. Now I can't afford the luxury. This spotlight I'm under, concerns is all I got.
Oh, we have a choice. Oh, no. We have two choices. We can help Vicus Varga. I'd never seen that name before, Vicus. Or we can help Christopher Sand. I know which one I'm leaning towards. I'm not going to colour you. She knows in there, quickly deciding. Carlin. I am leaving it up to you to judge, Bing. I mean, I have played through this point before, so I wouldn't want to spoil anything. Okay, we've got 3 votes. That's pretty much everyone, isn't it? Fuchsia's abstaining, isn't he? Yeah. Okay. And with a consensus, we are going to choose Christopher Sand. I've actually used a phone like this before.
Tell him it's Boyd.
Okay, so they were fine, Fuchsia, until you like got to like almost the last number and then you got it wrong and had to start again. Oh, so annoying. Yeah, so I was going to pick number 2 as well, Christopher Sand, partly because I haven't picked him before, and also because I think it's bad enough we're helping one gang leader, or mob leader, whatever. I don't want to. I don't know. It just seems like I wouldn't be able to just swap unless I get protection. I don't know. We'll see though. Either way, it is new for me. So we only have 7 minutes because of all that blathering on in the cutscenes. So we'll play this day as quickly-ish as we ever can. Beardsell didn't come in to work today. He goes on the list. Who am I kidding? I never do anything quickly, do I? It was his first fucking... Cecil's first day and he's drunk and he's got 2 chevrons and 800 professionalism. He drank too much. Can he go home? Fucking hell. You go on the list. See, I told you he was too good to be true. Didn't I say? 800, I said. He's going to be an alcoholic. Come tomorrow. And we have a stripe. Anybody who's not an alcoholic gets a stripe. Not that I want to judge them, it's just I want them to go and get help and not mess up at work and stuff. Nope. I don't want to give any stripes out. Start the day. Some gentle classical music. I get all stuffy nose, I do apologise. City Hall, eliminate the Red Mask Gang. Tomorrow is the deadline, guys. Yeesh. Take care of the hero. Tomorrow is going to be the day. Don't let anything happen to him. Okay, so at the end of this day, we have to tell Kubilius to come in tomorrow. Okay? We have to remember. Is there something I can do? I can't write it because that only works if I actually look at my piece of paper. Don't let anything happen to him until then. We also have to protect the bugger. Salary from City Hall, $1,320. City Hall hopes we don't disappoint. Do you, City Hall? Let's have another look at the investigations. So we've got 2 kind of low professionalism guys on the arson. So let's tweak that a little bit. We'll take Mosa off and add... I guess it has to be cross. Oosh. That means if we get another investigation, Mosa has to be in charge. That's pretty embarrassing, isn't it? Maybe for now, I'm going to take Mole off and add Mosa to help with the sale of stolen goods. Just so she's available. Although it is the gang one, isn't it? But yeah, okay, never mind. Everybody is on this one. I'm worried we're going to fail, I'm afraid. I do apologise if that's the case. Check our statistics. Mostly because of... Why did I want to do this to myself? No, that isn't what I wanted to look at. Damn it, what was it? If it wasn't stats... I wanted to see our... Was it affairs? Police station... Backlog, right, it's backlog. I'll try and remember. Mafia, 1, 2, 3 yeses, 1 no. City, 2 waiting, 2 no's. Okay. Let's do this. Oh, we've got $23,120. Something tells me we are not going to make it. Our first crime has popped up. There's a massive fight at the King Louis nightclub. We received a call from the club manager, random comma, who said that a brawl broke out in the main hall involving over 20 men. Security are keeping back because some of the combatants are carrying knives. Several wounded already lying on the dance floor, but no one knows why the mayhem broke out. Let's see, I only picked on one thing there. We can send 5 officers, SWAT and the paddy wagon. This does sound like a paddy wagon sort of thing. Massive fight. Should we send 3 or 2? I'm leaning towards 3. We'll send Kochi. I'm going to send Kubilius. I know we're supposed to be keeping him safe. No, I'm not going to say it. I'm not going to do it. Indeed, Shino. We'll send Bailey and we'll send Birch in the hopes of boosting him up. Good luck. There is something to be said for clicking on them quite soon, as well as not doing it, because the quicker they get out there, the quicker they come back. But sometimes you want to hold out because you don't have many officers.
412A in progress.
Assault in the suburb. Oh! Ah, shit. They're requesting reinforcements at the massive fight, and we just had... What was that? Did I say it was an assault? Okay, I'm going to send Kubilius. And Vasquez. Hopefully this is okay. And yeah, we've got an assault in the suburb. Yeah, they're not going to get back in time. 2 teens walking their dog got into an argument. Bad comma. And eventually one of them unleashed the dog on the other. Bloody hell, poor dog. The police were called by a girl who was riding her bicycle nearby. Oh, good for you. Well, this is who we've got. Bucarica, our new guy, and Gist, his first day, even though he should have been another day. Smirking guy, and... I don't know, he's not looking anything in particular. Proceed. Well, let's hope nothing pops up that's really important. Oh no, I jinxed it. I jinxed it.
410B in progress.
Oh great, it's a homicide. Report on the massive fight. Offender caught, officers unharmed, civilians unharmed. That's something. Yes. Will they get back in 20 seconds? That would be pretty impressive when you think about it. Oh shit. The dog is actually a bear. It was all a lie. A boy is struggling on the ground, barely holding off an angry dog that's trying to grab him by the throat. Oh god. Do we, 1, hit the dog with a taser, 2, fire shots in the air, or 3, pull on the dog's collar? Okay. So, angry bear dog. Number 1, hit the dog with a taser. Number 2, fire shots in the air. Or number 3, pull on the dog's collar. Okay, we've got 2 votes in so far. Bear dog, yes. That's a good point, Shino. A taser may make the jaws clench, indeed. Did Cowlin vote 1 before we actually had a vote for something? Do you think she knew that it might be hitting a dog with a taser? I'm not sure you fully considered the ramifications of this choice. Do you want to rethink it, Cowlin? This is very tricky for me. You don't. Cowlin is going ahead with her idea to hit the dog with a taser. Wow. Wow. That's... Oh, great. Basically, I have to make a decision. We're all over the place with this one. I'm going to try firing shots in the air. The dog lets the boy escape, and its owner starts to flee. Whew. Thank goodness. I was so worried about the dog. Dewey, number 1, borrow the girl's bicycle. Number 2, run after him. Or number 3, order the teenager to halt. Shino knows what he wants. He's right in there. Okay. We have a fleeing teenager who thinks he can set dogs on his friends. Lovely, lovely chap. Our choices are borrowing the girl's bicycle, running after him, or ordering him to halt. Okay. That means the consensus almost is borrow the girl's bicycle.
412A.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Hooray! I don't know. It really depends on the teenager. I wouldn't say they're usually quick. I'd say it would average out. Nice. Oh, will anyone get back in time to send somebody to the homicide at the church? 10 seconds. Shit! Oh! I did it. 2 seconds, man. What a tiny little church. Parishioner Maria Serpentine, ooh, what an awesome surname, reported the sounds of gunshots inside the church. Okay, so are the gunshots inside the church, or is she inside the church? A bearded man in a hat entered the confessional, bad comma, and then a minute later I heard a few gunshots. Then the man calmly left the booth, took off his hat and crossed himself, and sat down on a pew. Well, he did many things. Sorry, I can't help it. I think he's praying. Yep, that'll do it. To me, this sounds like somebody who felt they had to shoot this person, but they are willing to take the consequences. Does have a gun, though. So we've got 5 slots we could fill here. I'm going to risk it with... actually, Kubilius has to be safe. Okay, Kochi, Bailey, and Birch. I'm going to not send SWAT and see how it goes. Oh, tense. 2 seconds, though. That was... Whew.
410A in progress.
Now we have an attempted murder at St. John's Hospital, of all places. It's all going down. Linda Howard, her words slurred, said the dentist paralysed her face during her latest visit. The monster struck me with some kind of poison. Arrest him. This doesn't sound wildly convincing now, does it? We have an option to send 3 officers. It is my policy, my safety policy, to never send an officer alone unless I'm forced to. So we will send Vasquez and Gist. No, we'll send Kubilius because I think she's just gotten very confused about the anaesthetic. Cross fingers. Shit, the investigation is pants right now. I'm gonna fuck the arson. Take Cross off. We'll put everyone on it. There's like, you can use the conference room. Cross, Mosa, everyone. We don't care. Cross fingers again. All the crossed fingers. It's going to be very awkward to write things. Report on homicide. Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Loot found. Non-automatic weapon. Loot? We're calling it loot. We're not calling it, like, evidence or something? And what about the person he shot at? Or did he just shoot and not actually hurt anyone? Oh. Officers found non-automatic weapon at the crime scene. What do you want them to do with it? Bring it to the police station? Or ask the mafia to sell it? Yeah, I do have to cross my fingers quite a lot. All right, guys, what do you reckon? We found a gun. We could do the right thing and bring it back to the police station, get those guns off the street. Or we could be avaricious with our money and ask the mafia to sell it for us. Rah. I can't sound evil. I have a guess what Shino, if Shino's still here. Was I leading at all, Bing? Well, it's the truth. Those are the options. When you put it that way, no, there is clearly a right and a wrong, but you get to choose whatever you want. I think Shino's wandered off. Well, we can't hang around for Deputy Shino. Oh, hi Shino. We are bringing it to the police station. We are good police. My family will be proud. I really feel we're not going to hit the 500,000. I find it hard to care about this guy. He seems dickish. Report an attempted murder. False alarm. The girl was injected with normal painkillers. And I don't usually see a gap in painkillers like that, do you? Everybody's safe. Unless something happens on the way back. Oh no! You're all my deputies, Bing. Wait, deputised you? Because I can't make my own decisions. Terrorism at the ice arena. That means a bomb, surely. An ice cream vendor noticed a suspicious black bag, which has been lying unsupervised on a bench for the past few hours. I would have gone with that, but hey. And what? Who's at an ice arena buying ice cream? Wouldn't you be kind of cold? Anyway, we should probably focus on a suspicious black bag. This sounds like a job for SWAT. It's 20 past 10 in the evening. Hopefully we won't need them again. We have the option to send 5 officers. Don't we have the option to call the bomb squad? Right? It's the 80s though. I don't really like ice cream anyway. Okay, maybe Kochi knows about bombs. I'm not going to send Kibilius, obviously, so we'll send Bailey and Vasquez. Be careful! Don't lethal weapon it. I am over by 10 minutes. Oh no, my beloved wanted to use the room. I think he wants to play some squad. Shooty shooty. I'm apologising to him, he can't hear me though. Report on the sale of stolen goods. We've got 3 new frames. If we don't bust this today, guys, we have failed taking down the gang. We don't get the $20,000. Yes, they are all too old for the shit, so to speak. Please, we put everyone on this. Okay, this is a bad one. This is a bad one. So this is the guy walking up to the bar. This is a guy walking. These are very ambiguous. And this is the boss lady. Okay, so he's probably walking up to the table. But this is the bar. No. Oh! Oh, shit! Akers is at home! I did it again. And the deadline's tomorrow anyway. Does the deadline mean that... Oh, shit. I may have messed up again, guys. I can't go and arrest the boss lady of the gang because the lead detective is at home because it's the different shift. And the deadline is tomorrow. And I'm not very good at this game. Yep. I'm not good at this game. I can't hold the threads together. I'm too sleepy. It's crazy. Why did I decide to do this on a Friday? Could have been blooming Dragon Age, could it? Anyway, officers arrive on the scene, random comma, and observe that there's something moving inside the bag. Shall we 1? No, Sheena, you're not supposed to vote. I know you weren't here at the beginning. I asked that people don't vote until I read it out, because I get confused if there's a bunch of numbers and then more numbers, but you're alright this time, but there you go. Dewey number 1, stay back until the bomb squad arrives. Number 2, open the bag. Or number 3, shoot the bag until it stops moving. Evil bag. No, you don't have to apologise, Sheena. You weren't here. You didn't know. Yeah, are we in an action film? We'll pick 3. So, a suspicious bag. It's only suspicious because there's no one sitting near it. It can't just look suspicious. It's a bag. So our options are 1, waiting for the bomb squad, 2, opening the bag, or 3, shooting the bag, because there's something moving inside, and we hate moving bags. That came out wrong. Okay. Shino and Bing decide not to follow police procedure. Can't even remember if we have anyone else with us right now. I'm going backwards and forwards on it. It doesn't matter either way. There is a consensus in the chat. I really don't know why I said it like that. Everybody dies. Open the bag. Let's go out with a bang.
10-11 Eagle.
Offender caught. Officers unharmed. Civilians unharmed. Apparently, the offender was in the bag. Amazing stuff. Oh, I can't believe I did that again. I'm such Egypt. Please let us go. Oh, she's going to flee and we won't be able to catch her. And the deadline's tomorrow anyway. And I suck. But we'll never know. We cross fingers that I will be able to stream this next week. So we try to remember. Oh, there was something I was supposed to remember. Cobilius. I remembered. I know it sounds like a small thing, but my memory got so bad when I was ill, so I'm really happy when I remember things. No, the offender was in the bag, Bing. That was the only way I could understand it. Order Cobilius to work tomorrow. He has to get a medal. All right. Birch and Cross are tired because they are old. I'm not judging, that's just what the game says. End the day. So the checkpoint is when the next day pops up like this. There we go.